Good morning vlog. It is almost 8 a.m. I have been up, I think, about an hour now. I am sitting here enjoying a pumpkin pie latte. I was reading a little bit of my book, listened to the Sabrina Carpenter album. When I woke up, my sleep has like not been the hottest. Like, it's not as bad as Sean's. I was talking about this to Sean yesterday, but mine also hasn't been that great lately, which I like don't know. Like, my sleep score today was 69, lol. And it says it looks like you slept restlessly last night, but you'll be fine. And then my readiness. I think I've been working out very consistently, like too many days in a row, blah, blah, and maybe it's affecting my body. But I think, depending on what the workout is, which, pause. So on the treadmill today at Orange Theory, it's endurance, one block, strength, the next block, and power, the next blocks. So hopefully I'm able to rack up enough miles to complete my marathon month today. Today is Sabrina Carpenter Day, and I have listened to the album, and I want to give a little bit of my thoughts. So I think on initial listen, my favorite is Good Graces. I'm really gravitating towards Slim Pickens too, which is, I think, like one of the songs that some fans, it's like divided, but because it's kind of a country track, but I'm a country boy, so I like it. The only song on the album I don't really like is Lot of Girls. It's a perfect album, like perfect pop album, minus Lot of Girls. I can't remember, but kudos to you, Sabrina Carpenter. Pop perfection. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. We appreciate you all watching. Like the fact that there are some people that like come back to like watch us every day is crazy to me. Like that's part, because there's like so many YouTubers that like we check for and like watch routinely, and they're like part of our day like that, and it's crazy. Like even though we're like, you know, on a small scale, that like there's some people that like have been watching us every day. So we make new videos every day. We post every day at 2 p.m. usually. You know, of course there's some buffer there sometimes, but usually every day at 2. But anyways, Sean is awake.
Morning vlog. Happy Friday. Friday at what cost?
So we'll let him cook. We'll let him simmer, drink his coffee, and then I'm sure he'll get back to you all a little bit. But I think I'm highly caffeinated. I drank my second coffee before my run class, so I will be gassed up on the treadmill today. And I think I'm like just generally in a good mood today. I feel like I'm that Addison Rae tweet where she's like, I love music. Music is so powerful. Like, I'll have Sean insert the clip here, but or the like image of it. But yeah, I'm just like in a good mood. Like, I love Sabrina Carpenter. I love her music. I love her down, and she has put me in a good mood today. Prancing around the kitchen listening to Sabrina Carpenter this morning. That's what I'm filling you in on here. And then like, I don't know, the weather's nice today. I think I might finish my book today. We have like light plans for this weekend. We don't have much planned. I enjoy like my time, like just getting to spend it with like Sean and animal. I've said before, like on the couch with my pets, and Sean is like, that's home. That's my favorite place to be. So yeah, I'm in a good mood this morning.
This is your sign to take care of your skin. Tyler's been getting on me for a while. It's currently 11 o'clock. My meeting got canceled. Tyler's been getting on me for a while, so I've always like kind of neglected like sunscreen and stuff like that, because I'm like, I had some like spots pop up over my skin over the last couple of months. I'm like, oh, it's just like sun damage, it'll go away, but they've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And after much lobbying, I made an appointment with a dermatologist this morning. I just finished that. It was a virtual appointment. They looked at me, within 10 seconds are like, yep, this is it. So thankfully it's not like skin cancer or anything like that. But I think it's like one of those things, like I need to take better care of my skin.
I'm not dogging on him because like I love him and I was getting on to him. I wanted him to go get checked. But if when these spots first started popping up like a year ago, if he would have went to the dermatologist, then they probably wouldn't have spread throughout his body like they have.
You show my arm there. I'm not going to show you my...
Like shirtless.
I'm not going to show you my back because my body image is not there. But
it's all down his back.
It's like all down my back. It's like over my neck. But it's some kind of infection that they just prescribed something to kill it over the next few weeks. But it's not skin cancer, and so let's celebrate that. But I think it's like my wake-up call to like, one, I'm not like 20 anymore, and like take better care of my skin. Less than 1% of people are prone to, but it like flares up in heat and humidity. And like in hindsight, I probably had symptoms of it when I was a kid, because I remember getting like really, really red when I was a kid, when I was out in the sun for too long. But anyway, they prescribed something, and we're going to treat it, and we're going to kill it. It's not contagious or anything like that. And it's like, again, it's pretty rare. So I did that. I don't know why. I think I put those things off because I'm like, what if it's like something, what if it's something terrible? But then I'm like, if it is, I got to like confront it head on. So
that's what you say to me.
Yeah. Also, like, my insurance made it really easy to do like telehealth, which I think that was a thing. It's like, I'm like, I don't have time to go sit in a dermatologist's office for 2 or 3 hours and figure this out. But it took me like 10 minutes. So
all that to say, I know not everybody like healthcare is everyone should have healthcare, period. But like, if you can, go to the doctor. If you're even a little worried about something, go to the doctor. It's better to get it checked out. It's better to get it checked out early than to let something sit. I'm like a super anxious person about the doctor. I hate going. I literally have panic attacks when I go, but it also gives me peace of mind when I go. Like, I'm getting closer to like 30. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm not like super young, and shit starts popping up when you're not super young anymore. So
I will say my symptoms is just the spots. It doesn't itch. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't like. If like, I don't look at my back that often, but like if Tyler and like, oh, like your back looks like this, I wouldn't have known. So, only place I can see is like my arms and my shoulders, but it's like it's everywhere now. So, and I thought it was like a sunburn, like my tan healing, but like it's
not going away.
No, yeah, it's not going away. So, okay, I did that. That was my responsible thing to do today for myself, and I
am back from Orange Theory. It was a tread only class. I got about 5.6 miles in. I did finish my marathon month, so yay to that. I was like going to Orange Theory like crazy this month, trying to hit 31 miles, and today, because I did the full tread class, I like far went past it. I think I'm at like 37 miles for the month now, and I'm still gonna track how many miles I end up doing in the month of August, because still have another week, but I don't have to go as hard next week. And I honestly think I need to take a little bit of a breather, because like my sleep has been off. I've felt, I think, just more tired, but I've been like working out at like an intense level. I did get this medal for finishing, and I got like a water bottle, but honestly I just canned it because I have so many water bottles. We have like 2 Stanley cups, which is like not as much as a lot of people, but we have 2 Stanley cups. I have my hydro flask. We have another like big black hydro flask that Sean used to use. I have like a handheld water bottle that I run with, so like we didn't need any more water bottles. But I have a bunch of medals from when I ran, like when I was in middle school and high school, and they are just in a bag upstairs in Sean and I's like laundry room, workout room area. And I was just telling Sean I would really like to eventually display those, because I don't know, I know it was from a long time ago, but like it was something that I'm still passionate about, but it was like I was so passionate about it when I was younger, and I don't know, I think it'd be cool to kind of display. I think we've talked a few times on here like about when we're wanting to build, and like when we build, what we want to do, and like our dream setup and scenario and all that. And I think I would really like to have like a gym set up, whether it be in like a basement or a garage or something, and have like, so we have an ab machine, and then
have our Peloton, and then I would love the Peloton tread, and then we have our weight racks, and then there's like just some really cute running posters like on Etsy, like is like cute. I don't know. I just want like a cute setup by the treadmill. I think I would really enjoy the Peloton tread and the Peloton classes, and I think if things like go the way we're thinking they'll go, I wouldn't be like living near a Orange Theory, and so I would just take the Peloton tread classes and the Peloton weight classes, which I would be totally cool and all fun and good with. But I am really enjoying my time at Orange Theory. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention I was picked as the member of the month this month, so I had to give like a picture of myself and like a little spiel about like me and what I like to do and why I like Orange Theory and all that good stuff. But let me know if any of you all like, comment below like what your relationship has been with like fitness. Like, did you play any sports in school? Do you work out often? Do you like working out? Do you hate working out? Just fill me in. Are there any other runners that watching us? I would love to know that too. I think runners are a special breed of people. I finished my book. I can't pause. That is my 24th book this year. I liked it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked the other one I just read previously way more. But I think I'm just going to continue reading this series. I like it. This one like followed this guy that was like without like spoiling anything or getting into too much detail. It followed this guy that was like in the mafia, and I just like wasn't that's not that interesting to me, but it was interesting enough for me to like keep on reading it.
Dexter working.
Wanted to see what happened. Dexter
He's working. That's on his pewter.
He's clocking out.
No, he's clocking in.
But yeah, so I think I'm gonna get the next one of this from the library, and try to like knock through some of those. But I thought it was pretty good. And other than that, I cooked. We had pizza. We always do pizza on Friday nights.
I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I did that dermatology appointment and I got prescribed medication for this, and I don't know, I've been kind of like depressed about it this evening because like I've always been told I have like really, really good skin. Like that's like been my thing my entire life. Never really struggled with acne. Like good skin, it's been my thing, and I take care of my skin. So for my skin to be fighting me back like this, it made me sad today. And also the medicine they gave me, I'm feeling some side effects. I'm like nauseous, but that means it's working, so let's celebrate that. But work was fine today. It really wasn't too bad, so I'll take it. What are we watching tonight? I feel like we've not watched like our YouTube videos, like our YouTube creators that we follow.
I want to start the Drag Race.
Yeah, and there's a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Global All Stars. But then like the content creators we follow, because we've been watching the DNC every night this week, we've like not watched anything this week, so except for the DNC. I feel like that was like the pop culture event of the week. So. All right, I'm gonna dissociate on the couch for a minute and calm down from work and just my depressive episode I had about my skin just being real. But the weekend's here, and I'm not gonna think about work for 48 hours straight. Hello. It's currently 9:53. It's actually not that late, but we're old people. Dexter, he doesn't want to. He's not feeling like being filmed today, and I respect his privacy. So, we're coming on. We just chilled out. We lived out for the night, and we just watched YouTube videos and started the new season of. It started last week, I think. The RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars. Anyway, our nightly question of 365. Today we are on day 22. One day we'll be done with this game. It's fun. It's like it's interesting. But if you're not familiar, every day we just answer a new question and go through it. Today, so if you're not familiar, it's a new question every day. We don't know the question before we come in, and we answer them just about every day on the vlog. If it's too personal, we won't answer. Today's question is, what was your first move on me? I will go into like kind of how we met, because it wasn't some like organic, like, oh, we were at a bar and we had a meet cute from across the room and someone made the first move. That's not how it happened for us. We both matched on Tinder in June of 2020 or May of 2020, very end of May 2020.
The day before your birthday.
So June 2nd, 2020 is when we started talking. We matched on Tinder, which means we were both in the same radius of each other at a given time. Knowing Tyler now, I'm almost confident I messaged him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
And it was late. That just continued into the next day. And then the next day he was like, I remember our first conversation, we were talking about like, oh, like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, well, tomorrow's my birthday. And he's like, oh, well, happy birthday. But it's also like during quarantine, so we didn't, but it was the time where like COVID restrictions were foolishly being lifted for the first time. And so we finally had a chance to like meet each other like 2 weeks later. And so we had pizza at my apartment. That's well documented, but I actually think I kissed him first.
I honestly can't remember.
There was some wine involved, and like we were watching a movie, there was some wine involved, and if one of us was first, it was like a very mutual like first move.
Yeah.
But that's our first move on each other. It's the same story. Like we didn't have like a meet cute, or like we were at like a bookstore and I dropped my book and he picked it up and handed me. That's not how it happened. So that's the end of tonight's question for day 22. And then after that day, we just like hung out every week for like the summer. At the end of the summer, I asked him to be my boyfriend. The rest is history. So yeah, that's today's vlog. I'm gonna edit it or start editing it. And tomorrow's vlog, it's the weekend. The weekend vlogs are always fun. We're gonna start our day, coffee shop probably. And I wanna get some like home stuff done. So that's probably gonna be the focal point of tomorrow's vlog. Yeah, we need to like redo the frames in the front room that fell last week. Our frames are here. We just haven't like had the time to do it. And then, I want some like floating shelves, and just, I think there's some like reorganizing that I want to do around the house this weekend that may be good. Our objective this weekend is to spend less than $3,000. That's what we did last weekend, and we just cannot do that again. So,
thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, he's nicer than I am. Like, comment, subscribe, or else. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place, 2 p.m. Bye, guys.